I mean, shit, it's up to you, bro. I said it's up to you, bro. My shit. Yeah, I about to say I just got it. Bitch, I am on the next one. Oh, okay. You behind the game. All right, you slow. Yeah, I know I'm good, motherfucker. Bro, we been waiting on this shit. Bitch. Hey, hey, bro, take off, fuck you, bro. This nigga on my side. This motherfucker beat your ass in the Super Bowl. Yeah, you would hype the motherfucker up that beat you in the Super Bowl, wouldn't you? Well, he ran 500 on your ass in the Super Bowl. He ran 500 on you in the Super Bowl. Hey, you count it down when you ready, bro. Hey, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Ugly ass boy. You would hype the motherfucker up that beat your ass in the Super Bowl, wouldn't you? And he beat your ass. He took your ring. Hey, alright, 1, 2, 3. I think he is. Hey man, look, you already beat his ass. You ain't got nothing else to prove, bro. Yeah, you know he fold when the playoff comes. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Hey, man, he had to teach an old dog new tricks, bro. That's what he had to do to you. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. And he bust your ass. He blew your little ass out, bro.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us
man,
at
look,
the
bro,
foot of the
we folded,
Rockies,
bro.
just
That's
west
all.
of downtown Denver at Empower Field.
I was hype off my little.
A few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys
hey, bro, I was
are
hype off my little Cardinals win, bro. That's all.
And the Denver Broncos.
Oh, this motherfucker got Ryan Swift
and
back
as we
there.
see so frequently here in Colorado,
that North Carolina Tar Heel back there.
So it'll come out to the 25.
You go set 18 Gator.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Oh, an
really
absolutely filthy
juke.
juke. He's got some space now. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On first down, right back to Lindsay. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsay, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On second down, a run with Lindsey. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. 22 yards there, a first down.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Hey, shoot! Shoot!
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke.
Come here.
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. He's going through a rough patch throwing the football. 4 interceptions in that loss last week. Opening drive starts the game.
You can get all the way down the field as long as you don't capitalize.
The offensive coordinator and asked him, what did you see on tape? What did you see on film? And they talked about mechanics, making sure that he gets his feet underneath him, doesn't overstride, does a better job taking care of the football. And I think they're as shocked as anyone to see the first one of the game here in this one.
Yeah, he needs to start heeding their advice. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Oh.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
That's caught by his tight end, Matt Lacoste. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Brady. He's going to loft one deep. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the inside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, getting the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Just like that. Just like that.
Here's Lindsey. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards there and a first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Blue draw Corker. Let's keep moving.
Now to the air. Rock. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll run with Lindsey, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Second and goal from the 6 this time. One more time with Lindsey. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Sam on. 61. Match box right. Now.
They'll try to run with Lindsey.
No.
No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you
Well,
throw
you done got
a
my boy Booker here.
look, I know defensive
Why the
backs,
Eagles let him go?
they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Watch the twin. Check it. Hey, Delta.
Brady now on first down. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. 18 big yards on that one. And a New England first down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert him to being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Looking to throw on second down. Brady, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Hey, stop running that damn play.
Able to get in there for his
I'm playing with you, bro.
We talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit.
Nah, stop running that damn shit.
Yeah,
he running that damn shit. He know what he doing.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway.
You know what he doing,
motherfucker. It comes through clean. Oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
You running it all band. The run play band, the blitz band.
Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
I don't want to hear it.
Away, a directional
I don't want to hear it. You ain't no Super Bowl champ.
Now it's a question
you
of where
shouldn't be no Super Bowl champ.
And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And you
too slow.
After a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in
you
for
better
6
trade.
points.
I ain't got a blitz.
But they also have to remember they did put points
My
on
club
the
is
board.
perfect. That's why you ain't put that ball in the air yet.
You take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
That's the point. That's the point.
On second down.
Put the ball in the air.
And he'll find some room
Put
to
the
get
ball
this
in the
up
air.
to about the 14.
And he ain't gonna get it this
On the
year.
pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
5 and 4. Put the ball in the air. It ain't working. Put the ball in the air. It ain't working. Put the ball in the air. Put the ball in the air.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey.
Put the ball in the air, bro.
17
Put the ball in the air.
Get
3 points.
a first down.
Get in the end zone. Get in the end zone. He ain't touched that box yet.
They've been able to do that.
He ain't touched that box yet.
And that means that the whole offense
Field goals don't win ball games, baby.
And that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback.
Nah, it ain't. Nah, it ain't.
And take the pressure off.
They run on first
Put
down.
that ball in the box.
About 3, 2nd and 7 forthcoming. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Lindsey. And an alley to run.
Touchdown where? Touchdown where?
To the 40 before
touchdown where?
A first down.
Put the ball in the box, bro. Field goals don't win ball games, bro.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Block now on first down. And he can't
Come on, bro. Put the ball in the air. Put the ball in the air, bro. Put the ball in the air, bro.
It's a loss of 3. Another try after the first down sack. Lock.
Put the ball in the air, bro.
Gets to him again.
You can't do it. Put the ball in the air.
That is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Put the ball in the air, bro.
I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Put the ball in the air. Hey, this way. Yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, bro. He done for the season. He done for the season. He done for the season. He ain't
now
nothing.
A chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run here
he out.
With Freeman.
You done.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there.
Don't put him back in. That risk for injury high. You know I got
here. What they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that
time. Don't put him back in.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence
don't
now.
Put him back
Instead
in.
of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Man, I done told you I was playing, bro. Shut up. Shut up.
2nd down and goal. Lock.
Shut up. Take it down.
Back at the 11-yard line. Michael
Put the ball in the box, bro.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Because he trash, bro.
We're going to keep getting sacks.
Put the ball in the box, bro.
All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait in Hampshire Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by. And he's going to go down again. Lawrence Guy picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And McManus able to put it through. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
They start to drive with White. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Yeah, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Brady. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Check, 47. Let me kill. 48. Team 6. Team 6. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Hey, 66.
Throwing again. Brady nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Slant route caught by Edelman. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Let him know, let him know. Go Bandit. Hey, over. Here we go.
Brady going to go on fourth down. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find them
trying to squeeze it in Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back? Or
there he goes, left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsay, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. Lindsay going to try and run it in. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On second down, they'll run with White, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, high 7.
Brady now to throw. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
Ozzie! Hey, zoom! 47 to Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Grip. 47 seconds.
Brady now on first down. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Let's go. You tighten up. Regular.
Brady going to throw. Dorsett making the catch. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton, there to swallow him up.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Another run by Lindsey. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. On third down, Lindsey, and an alley to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, Lock. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And I don't think Edelman will be able to get to this one.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, Charlie.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
Hey, 66. Hey, Delta. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. When he hits.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Oh.
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight, He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here we go on fourth down now with Brady. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. On first and 10, it's Lindsey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Now a carry for Lindsey. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. They'll run. It's Lindsey. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down. The kick by McManus is good, and that now makes this a 15-7 game. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter.
No, 66. Hey, Wahoo!
On first and 10, here's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of the first after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll go again with Lindsey. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. The Broncos on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And McManus able to put it through. And that will bump the lead up to 11. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. To throw again on second down. Brady, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time. And
they've held them in check on the scoreboard. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Brady. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Brady again. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Gets it to Gordon. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Throwing on second down, Brady. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And Brady's throw there incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And Gostkowski, that's no good. He hung it out to the right. He missed it, and this score will stay right where it is. And that one, an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within one score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lindsey. Well, he gets this deep into Patriot territory. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 16-yard line.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
That one into the hands of Hamilton. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. On second down now. It's Lindsey, and the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll run here with Lindsey. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Don't get nervous. Check 43. Get it.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Phillip Lindsay, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
2nd and 5 now. Brady, Dorsett's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown. And that was all she wrote.
I almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for Denver, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Hey, take off. How you let Big beat you, bro? Nah, bro. That man. Bro, you trash. He trash, dog. That offense, sweet, boy. Boy, I ran gauge 8 on you the whole game and was clamping them. I ain't running out one other play. You sweet, boy. I ran engage 8 on you the whole time. You sweet. You sweet. That's what I'm talking. You can't, bro. You sweet, bro. All that. Cut it. Bro. It was 12. It was 12-7. It was 12-7 all the way until shit just wasn't a ball game no more. Till like 3 minutes left. Come on, bro. You sweet. But you sweet. I'm just saying. I'm saying. Madden gave you some picks now, and you sweet. That's all I'm saying. Because you trash. Cause you sweet. Cause you sweet. It's not, bro. You sweet. If I ain't had these Patriots and I had my Eagles, bro, it's sweet. Like, bro, but how many times he touched that box though, bro? I said the box, bro. I said the box. I ain't say the ball. I said the box, bro. The man was getting stuffed. The man was getting stuffed, bro. The man, nah, he had two. The man was getting stuffed. The shit is sweet. It's easy to stop. Like I said, if I had my Eagles, bro, it's a whole, you getting nothing. I'll be there. I'm undefeated. He gonna have to play me. You gonna have to play me. You gonna have to play me. Hey man, worry about that tough game you having against Ninth Ward. Bro, there ain't no competition in the AFC over here, bro. He ain't got no competition in the AFC. All the good people in the NFC, bro. Period, in both leagues. Everybody know the NFC where it at. Now where my Seahawks at? Now where my Seahawks at? Yurt. I don't know about all that now, but GG's on it.